A shadow falls over Heartland Ranch. For the first time this season, it feels like something truly life-changing is about to happen. The new teaser for Heartland Season 19, Episode 7 doesn't just hint at trouble, it warns us. Quiet. Storm is rising, and every frame whispers the same message. Someone is about to face their hardest moment yet. Episode 7 begins in a world that already feels heavy. The peaceful days at Heartland have grown rare, replaced by small moments of tension that keep building, one conversation after another, one stressed look after the next. Amy has been trying to hold everything together, but the cracks are starting to show. Her worries about the ranch, her family, and the horses she loves are becoming harder to push aside. She can sense something shifting, even if she can't name it yet. It's the kind of quiet dread that hangs in the air without warning, settling into every corner of the ranch. Lou, too, is carrying more than she lets on. Her political pressures, the strain on her relationships, and the weight of trying to protect her family are all starting to collide at once. She tries to smile through it, but her eyes tell a different story. The trailer uses just a few short seconds of Lou sitting alone, brushing away tears, yet that moment says everything. Whatever is coming isn't just affecting the ranch, it's cutting deep into the family itself. Jack feels it as well. He always does. The anchor of Heartland, but even an anchor can be shaken. In the teaser, he stands completely still, staring off into the distance, as if he's seeing something he can't quite process.
Ow.
There is worry in his eyes, real worry. And when Jack Bartlett looks afraid, we know the situation is serious. The land itself mirrors the emotional storm. The sky in the trailer is darker than usual, filled with thick clouds rolling in across the foothills. The wind pushes across the fields, bending the tall grass and stirring up dust. Every shot seems chosen to show nature turning uneasy, as if even the landscape can sense that something is about to break. What makes this setup feel even more intense is how silent everything is. There's no loud music, no fast-paced editing, just stillness. Stillness that doesn't feel calm at all, but rather like the moment right before something unexpected strikes. It's the kind of silence that Heartland uses only when the writers are preparing us for a twist that changes the emotional direction of the whole season. And as Episode 7 approaches, that twist feels closer than ever. The relationships are strained, the ranch is under pressure, and the trailer makes one thing clear. The next chapter of Season 19 won't just push the characters, it will test them in ways they never saw coming. The trailer wastes no time pulling us into the heart of the tension. It opens with a shot of Amy riding hard across the open field, her hair blown back by the wind, her expression focused in a way that instantly grabs your attention. She isn't training a horse. She isn't enjoying a peaceful ride. She's moving with purpose, fast, urgent, almost as if she's racing against something she can't quite see. The camera follows her from a distance, making her look small against the wide, darkening sky. It creates a feeling that whatever she's riding toward might be bigger than anything she has faced lately. Then the screen cuts sharply to Lou, and the change in tone is impossible to ignore. She's sitting inside the house with her head lowered, the soft light from a nearby lamp highlighting the tears she tries to brush away before anyone notices. This isn't just stress. This isn't just another busy day. The way she holds her hands together, the way she takes a slow, shaky breath, feels like she's dealing with something she can't share yet. The trailer shows only a few seconds of her, but those seconds are enough to make viewers wonder what news or event could break Lou in such a private, sudden way. The next image might be the most unsettling. Jack standing in the middle of the ebb yard, his body frozen, his eyes locked on something out of frame. He doesn't speak, he doesn't move. He looks almost lost, a rare sight for a man who has spent his whole life standing strong through storms, heartbreaks, and family struggles. The silence around him makes the moment even more intense. It's as if the world has paused. The trailer refuses to reveal what he's looking at, and that mystery becomes one of the most chilling hints of the episode. As the scenes shift, the lighting changes too. Shadows fall across the ranch buildings. Trees sway sharply in the growing wind. Horses in the paddock look restless, pawing the ground and tossing their heads. Even without dialogue, the trailer makes it clear. The ranch feels wrong, off, unsettled. and the audience is left with the uneasy sense that the land itself is reacting to whatever is about to unfold. A brief shot shows Amy stopping her horse suddenly. She leans forward, staring toward the distance with eyes full of fear and confusion. The screen cuts before we see what she sees. That single moment, quick and silent, might be the most powerful part of this section. It's the moment that sparks every theory, every worry, every question fans will carry straight into episode 7. What makes this sequence even more gripping is the way the trailer never explains the problem. It just lets us watch the characters react to something growing in the background, something none of them can escape. And as these early images flash by, one thing becomes clear: Heartland is preparing us for a twist that will hit harder than anything this season has shown so far. The trailer finally shifts from quiet tension to a moment that feels like a warning. It begins with a slow shot of the ranch gate swinging open, not fast, not loud, but with a soft creak that sends a strange wave of unease through the scene. The camera stays low, focused on the dusty ground as footsteps move forward. We don't see the person's face. We don't hear a voice. All we see is the shape of someone returning, someone who seems familiar yet strangely distant. This faceless figure becomes the center of all the mystery, hinting that episode 7 might bring back a character whose presence could completely shake the family. The screen fades to black for just a moment, and then Lou's voice is heard, whispering, "I never thought this day would come." Her tone is soft, frightened, almost broken. One line changes everything. It's not excitement, it's not relief. It's fear mixed with something more personal. The trailer doesn't reveal who she's speaking to or what memory she's reacting to. It only shows her eyes widening with shock. That alone is enough to send viewers spiraling into questions. Is this a long-lost friend? A family member with unfinished business? Or someone from the past returning with a problem that threatens everything? The next few seconds are even more intense. The sound of a horse whinnying echoes through the scene, followed by the slam of a barn door. Amy is shown turning sharply, her breath catching as if she's heard something she wasn't prepared for. She steps backward, almost stumbling, her face pale. She's not just surprised, she's scared. The trailer leaves no clues about what she's reacting to, but the emotion in her eyes tells us it's something she hoped would never happen again. Then comes the most haunting image so far. Greg, gripping the fence with both hands, staring out into the distance. His jaw is set. His shoulders are tense. He looks like a man who knows exactly what the return of this unseen figure means, and he doesn't like it. There's a heaviness in his expression that hints at a painful history. It's a secret tied to the past of Heartland Ranch. The music behind him grows lower, deeper, almost like a heartbeat slowing down before something dramatic takes place. A quiet, but sharp sound breaks the moment. A single knock on a door. 3 slow taps. No voice, no name. Just that knocking echoing through the trailer like a countdown to whatever is coming. The screen cuts to Amy again, her eyes filled with silent questions, as if she can feel that someone's arrival is about to change the ranch forever. What makes this section of the trailer so powerful is how little it reveals while still giving the audience the sense that the upcoming twist isn't just surprising, it's personal. Heartland has always been about healing, family, and second chances, but sometimes second chances come with heavy weight. Sometimes they reopen old wounds, and this shadowed return feels like exactly that kind of storm. The teaser ends this segment with a chilling line spoken by an unknown voice: "You can't hide the truth forever." And with that, the mystery deepens. Viewers are left wondering not only who has returned, but what truth they're bringing with them. As the trailer pieces come together, a darker picture starts to form. None of the shots feel random. A dairy glance, every tear, every shadowed moment seems to point toward a single truth. The past is pushing its way back into Heartland, and this time, no one seems ready for it. Episode 7 isn't teasing a simple misunderstanding or a small family conflict. It's hinting at something deeper, something that has been quietly waiting beneath the surface for years. The most striking detail is how each character reacts differently, yet their emotions all share the same thread of fear and uncertainty. Amy's sudden stop in the field suggests she senses danger long before anyone else sees it. Her connection with the horses has always given her a kind of intuition, a warning that arrives before the real problem does. And when she freezes, eyes wide and breath sharp, it tells us that whatever or whoever is returning has a history that once caused real pain. Lou's private. Breakdown adds another layer. She's not reacting to a present argument or a small family disagreement. Her tears feel tied to something old. Jack's silent stare is perhaps the strongest clue of all. Jack doesn't panic. Jack doesn't crumble. When he looks shaken, the audience knows the situation is truly serious. The emotion in his eyes is not surprise, it's recognition. Where knows exactly what this mysterious return means. And his reaction suggests it's connected to a part of Heartland's history he hoped would stay closed forever. The weight on his shoulders is clear, and that weight hints at a story the audience hasn't fully heard yet. Even the land reacts. The darkening skies, the restless horses, the storm-like air, it's not just dramatic imagery. In Heartland, nature is often used as a mirror to the characters' emotional worlds. When the sky turns heavy and the wind grows sharp, it usually symbolizes something breaking loose inside the family. These visual cues tell us that the ranch isn't just dealing with a visitor, it's dealing with a threat, it's emotional or otherwise. The echo of the knock at the door is the final clue that ties everything together. Slow, patient, almost confident, as if the person on the other side believes they have every right to return. The reaction from the characters shows the opposite. They are not ready. They are not prepared. Something about this arrival brings fear instead of welcome. Putting all these pieces together, the mystery becomes clear. This isn't just a twist, it's a reckoning. Someone's return is about to drag every quiet wound, every old mistake, every unspoken memory back into the light. And Episode 7 will force the Heartland family to face truths as the clues sharpen. The trailer shifts from mystery to emotional weight, showing how this twist might echo through every part of Heartland. What makes Episode 7 feel different from past shocks is the way the tension is woven into the characters themselves. This isn't just about what happens, it's about what it forces everyone to feel. The trailer makes one thing clear: whatever truth is coming, it has the power to break open every fragile bond the family has been trying to protect. Amy stands at the center of this emotional storm. She has already been carrying so much grief, responsibility, and the pressure of keeping the ranch moving forward. But when she hears that door knock or sees that hidden figure step closer, something inside her seems to collapse for just a moment. Her face doesn't show anger, it shows fear mixed with uncertainty, almost like she's afraid of losing the piece she has finally begun to rebuild. The audience can sense that this twist may tear open a part of her past she has fought hard to heal. Lou's emotional state adds another layer of tension. She has always been the one who tries to take control, organize the chaos, and push through challenges with logic and confidence. But the tears we see in the trailer aren't from stress, they are from heartbreak. This arrival might force her to confront a decision she made long ago, one she hoped no one would ever question again. The way she avoids eye contact, the way she wipes her face with steady but trembling hands, suggests guilt as much as fear. Lou isn't just scared of the return, she might be scared of what the truth will reveal. About her own past choices, Jack's role in the emotional fallout may be the most painful of all. He carries the history of Heartland in his bones. Every memory, every scar, every mistake, he's lived through it. When the trailer shows him staring into the distance, it's not shock we see, it's sorrow. It's the weight of knowing that something he tried to shield his family from is now standing at their door. Jack has spent his entire life protecting the people he loves, but this time, he may not be able to stop the storm from hitting them head-on. Even the ranch itself seems to absorb the emotional impact. The horses' anxious movements, the shifting weather, the quiet stillness around the barns, all of it mirrors the emotional breaking point the family is approaching. In Heartland, the environment always reflects the heart of the story. And right now, the land feels unsettled, as if bracing for something that could change everything. What is most striking about this section of the trailer is how the emotions blend together without a single word of explanation. No dialogue spells out the twist. No voiceover reveals the problem. The audience is left feeling the tension rather than hearing it. That silence is powerful because it tells us that episode 7 will not just deliver a plot twist, it will hit the family where they are most vulnerable. This is not simply a return. It's not just a reveal. It's a breaking point. A truth that will force every character to confront what they've hidden, feared, or avoided. And when the truth finally lands, the emotional fallout could reshape the rest of season 19 in ways no one is ready for. You've been avoiding for far too long as the trailer moves into its final moments. The tone shifts from quiet warning to full undeniable tension. It feels like the calm before a storm finally breaks. The scenes grow sharper, the music grows heavier, and every character seems to be bracing for something they can no longer avoid. This is where the trailer truly earns its promise of the most devastating twist yet. Shots shows Amy walking through the barn, moving slowly, as if every step feels heavier than the last. The lights flicker softly above her, casting long shadows that stretch along the stalls. She pauses halfway down the aisle, her hand brushing across a horse's neck for comfort, but it's clear she's the one who needs it. Her breathing is tight, her eyes are glassy, and she looks like she's fighting back a fear she doesn't want anyone to see. The barn has always been her safe place, yet in this moment, even it feels different, darker, quieter. It's almost like it's holding its breath. Then we see Lou pacing outside the house, arms wrapped around herself, staring at the ground as if she's rehearsing something she knows will be painful to say. The camera catches her lifting her head, her eyes filled with dread. She whispers, "We can't run from this anymore." It's a simple line, but the weight behind it suggests years, maybe decades, of avoiding a truth that is finally catching up to them. The fear in her voice doesn't come from danger outside. It comes from something inside her that she has tried to bury. Jack appears next, standing by his truck with his hat in his hands. That alone is a warning sign. Jack almost never takes off his hat in moments like this, unless the situation is truly serious. His shoulders seem lower, his posture less firm, as if the strength he carries for the family is starting to crack under the pressure of whatever is coming. He looks toward the horizon, and for a brief moment, the camera zooms in close enough for the audience to see the shine of emotion in his eyes. It's not anger, it's not confusion, it's sorrow mixed with resignation. Jack knows the storm is here, and he knows the family may not come through it unchanged. Even the ranch begins to feel like a character in this rising tension. The wind picks up, blowing dust across the yard. A gate slams on its own. The sky above darkens into deep gray, the clouds gathering in heavy layers, the kind that signal something big is about to hit. The horses become restless, shifting in their pens, ears flicking nervously as if they can sense the emotional chaos spreading through the people who care for them. The trailer then delivers its sharpest moment, yet a quick, startling cut to Amy turning her head as someone calls her name. The voice is familiar but distant, layered with emotion the audience can't quite place. Her eyes widen, and for a split second, she looks like she's confronting a ghost. The screen goes black before viewers can see who stands behind her. This rising tension doesn't just prepare the audience for a twist, it makes them feel it. Every second vibrates with the sense that something life-altering is inches away. The characters are hovering at the edge of a moment they cannot escape, and the trailer makes it clear that once that moment arrives, the Heartland family will never be the same again. The final section of the trailer brings all the fear, mystery, and tension to one heartbreaking point. It begins with complete silence. No music, no wind, no voices, just stillness. Then, slowly, the camera fades in on Amy, standing alone in the middle of the yard. Her posture is stiff, her chin trembling slightly, as if she's trying not to fall apart. The world around her looks frozen, almost unreal, like the calm air right after lightning has struck. This stillness tells us one thing. The twist isn't just approaching, it's already here. A soft echo breaks the silence, someone stepping forward behind her. The shadow of the returning figure stretches across the ground, long and deliberate. Amy doesn't turn around. She looks straight ahead, eyes filled with a kind of emotional shock that's impossible to hide. It's the expression of someone who has just been hit by a truth too heavy to carry. Whatever this person brings with them, whatever truth they've returned to reveal, it hits her harder than anything she expected. Lou appears next. Standing on the porch, gripping the railing so tightly her knuckles turn white, she isn't crying anymore. Instead, she looks stunned, frozen in disbelief. Her lips part as if she wants to speak, but no words come out. The truth she feared, the one she whispered about earlier, is now standing directly in front of her. Family, and she can't protect anyone from it anymore. Her face shows guilt, confusion, and heartbreak all at once, making it clear that this twist reaches far deeper than she ever imagined. Jack is shown last. He takes a slow step toward. Figure his face lined with a grief that feels old, heavy, and deeply personal. This isn't the reaction of a man surprised by a stranger. This is the reaction of someone who has carried the memory of this person for years. Someone who wished things had turned out differently but never got the chance to fix what was broken. His voice trembles as he whispers it didn't have to be this way. And that single line tells us everything. The past has returned not gently, but painfully. The camera then pulls back, widening the scene. The sky above the ranch grows darker, almost storm black, as if the land itself is reacting to what has just happened. The horses start to pace anxiously in the background, their uneasiness fueled by the emotion in the air. The ranch feels smaller, fragile, almost vulnerable in a way we rarely see. Something has cracked beneath the surface of this family. And episode 7 is going to show us exactly how deep that crack goes. Just before the trailer ends, the shadowed figure finally speaks. The voice is soft but firm, carrying a tone that suggests the truth they've brought is impossible to ignore. Say only one line, but it's the line that sends a chill through everything viewers have seen. It's time you all knew what really happened. The screen cuts to black immediately. No explanation, no reveal, no hint of what the truth is, just darkness. And that darkness leaves the audience breathless, knowing that episode 7 won't just change the story. It will change the characters, their relationships, possibly the entire direction of season 19. The final moment is a reminder that Heartland isn't afraid of emotional depth. It isn't afraid of breaking hearts to tell a powerful story. And this twist, the one teased so carefully in the trailer, promises to be the kind of reveal that fans will remember long after the episode ends.